Welcome back, everyone, to the Junk Room. I get a lot of people asking me questions, and they say, "How can I be cool?" Well, to be honest with you, I don't know how you be cool today. I guess you have to have a TikTok account or maybe MySpace. But when it comes to being cool, I know how to be cool, but in the 80s. So today we're going to go back to 1983, and I'm going to show you 15 things of how you could have been cool in 1983. Now, you don't have to have all of these items to be cool. You just had to have at least one of them, but the more you had, the cooler you were. Now, some people get cool by different ways. Some people can be cool by just saying a cool word. 23 skidoo. Other people can be cool by looking cool. And then there's people that's just born cool. But if you wasn't born cool, if you didn't look cool, and you didn't have the style to pull off being cool, you could be cool by being a Star Wars fan in 1983. So we're going to look at these 15 things that you had to have to be cool. Again, didn't need all of them, didn't need all 15. One's enough to be cool, but if you had all 15, you would have been a super rad cool dude. Now, before we get started, as always, Patreon, support us, help this channel grow, and you can also help this channel by sharing these videos. Share them. That helps out a lot. And I think I just spit all over the table. And buy a cool t-shirt. We got a new t-shirt like this one right here. That's a new t-shirt. In fact, we got another t-shirt which I call the Collector's Logo. Show the world that you're a action figure collector or just a cool collector by wearing the Collector Seal. Small or big. A lot of people ask me too, what is that? What's that symbol on your seal? What is the Collector Seal besides the punch hole? If you have to ask, you're not a cool collector. So I never tell anyone when they ask, but I think most of you know what the Collector Seal is. So I wasted enough of your time. Let's look at these 15 items to be cool. Let me scoot over a little bit here too, so I can I think I'll put it right over here. Okay. Let's see how we can be. Who is that? Somebody's always. Sorry about that. I'm always getting a text message or email when I'm trying to be cool. Okay. First up, soap refueling station. Let me say that again. Shampoo refueling station from Star Wars. Now, anyone can have Star Wars shampoo in their bathroom, but this let the ladies know that came over to your house in 1983 that you were more than just a Star Wars fan that liked to bubble his hair with Star Wars shampoo. You had the refilling bottle. So your Star Wars shampoo bottle would never be empty. Again, having the shampoo bottle was, okay, you're a pretty cool guy, I guess. But having a refill bottle, that meant you were extra cool. And I know it looks like a Star Wars bottle, but it's from 1983. I double checked. It checks out. Let's see. Here's another way to be cool. Now, I'm in the South, and it doesn't really get that cold down here, but it didn't matter. You could wear one of these in the heat, in the cold, hot, indoor. It doesn't matter. Check this out right here. The Gamorrean Guard hat. I don't know. What do you call it? Knit hats? What do you call these things? Now, they got the fluffy ball on top. A Gamorrean Guard one. Now, I'll be honest. When I was in school, anybody that wore these knit hats to school, 9 out of 10 times they would get beat up on the playground. Or at least someone would cut that ball off and throw it in their face. And you deserved it if you wore one of these knit hats to school. Especially in the South where it wasn't that cold. Up north, might have been a whole different story. But if you came to school with a Gamorrean Guard one, no one was going to mess with you. Because you would be cool. Who could cut the ball off a Gamorrean knit hat or whatever the things are called? Isn't it cool? I want one just looking at it now. think I could ever be that cool to pull this off. See what else? Oh, one thing to be cool, you couldn't have messy hair. You couldn't do it. You couldn't come to school with your hair all messed up because they wouldn't let you wear hats at school. Not where I come from. Maybe where you came from, you could wear hats like the Grimoni and Garwin. Now, we could have wore that on the playground during recess, but during the class day, we had to have our hair look cool. No girl was going to check you out in 1983 if you wasn't looking cool with your hair all combed. And what was the best way to keep your hair combed? You guessed it, the Max Rebo Band Pocket Comb. Just saying that alone makes you sound cool. The Max Rebo Band Pocket Cool. I said it wrong. Let me try that again. Just saying that name makes you sound cool. The Max Rebo Band Pocket Comb. Actually, it's called a comb and a keeper because it's a little keeper to put your comb in. Pull it out, comb your hair, put it back in, slide it. It was so thin you could slide it right in your pocket. You would always look top notch. You would always look like you were ready to party when you had the coolest hair in school thanks to the Max Rebo Band Combo Comb. I said combo comb, but I meant comb and keeper. I can't talk, sorry. Now here's another one. This one might not have made the list because I couldn't find out I don't think this was official licensed merchandise, but it was just too cool. I was like, even if it's the bootleg, your cool factor points would go up by 10. Check this out. I guess it's called a visor. I always think it's one of those hats that they wear in gambling movies, like the person that's stealing cards or the poker people. I've never really seen people wear these, but whenever they're doing poker or some kind of casino, you always see somebody wearing one of these. Or in the 80s, these were really big if you played tennis or maybe golf. It's a clear visor, and it says Star Wars Return of the Jedi on it. And it's on the top right here. So not only could you look cool walking around the halls of school, any helicopter or airplane that flew over, if anybody was in a building looking down at you, they could say, look at that cool kid down there. He loves Return of the Jedi. Or she. Now, I know about 1% of my viewers are female. Come on, girls. Where you at? But, girl, boy, it doesn't matter. If you had this on, you were pretty damn cool. See what else we got. Now this one here should have been, I didn't put these in any kind of order. If I did, this would have been number 1. Check this out. An official Han Solo vest. From 1983, Return of the Jedi Wardrobe Collection. Look, you want it now. Just showing this to you. I know you're out there. You're saying, I want that. And you're upset that you didn't have this as a kid. You know why you didn't have this as a kid? Because you wasn't cool. Now, I know somebody's going to leave in the comments below, well, I had that as a kid. Well, you did? Then you're a cool-ass kid. And you're probably a cool-ass adult because you're watching the Junkman. But, although I think the color might be a little off for a Han Solo vest, this was it. Guess this is maybe an indoor look, but there you go. Han Solo's vest. Out of a cool factor of 1 to 10, you show up in school wearing this thing, 7 points cool right there. If you show up wearing this and you got your Grimonian knit hat, your cool factor's off the charts. So this is how to be cool in 83. Let's take a look at another thing. Now hats were always really cool. Not only could you hide your hair if you were having a bad hair day and you didn't have your Max Rebo comb set with you, you just look cool, and it's a way to express yourself with a hat. I remember I had a hat that had a donkey on it. It said, if you don't like Hank Williams, you can kiss my... And it had the donkey's ass showing. I was a cool kid. But I didn't have this hat, but I kind of wish I did. Because it would tell the whole world, that's a cool junk kid. Check it out. The Admiral Backbar cap. Admiral Akbar right there in the center, getting ready to tell everyone it's a trap. You wear this hat, every girl in 1983, I don't care if she was 12 or 21, she would have to hit on you, ask you for your digits. That's what we said back then. Give me your digits. That is cool. Now, like I said, I'm in the South. It doesn't get really cold here, but when it gets cold, we have to look cool, right? I mean, you're cold, so you want to be cool. Just, it makes sense. Even if you're, shut up. Even if you're in the, let me put that on mute before I forget. Mute, where's my mute at? Damn it. I don't care. Even if you're in cold weather, you don't want your fingers to get cold. I mean, imagine if your fingers are cold. You can't do cool stuff. You couldn't do the Rubik's Cube if you're cold fingers. What else couldn't you do? You couldn't play Thump in the classroom because you would bust your fingers open. You ever try to play Knuckle with frozen fingers? It ain't gonna happen. You couldn't even pop pencils good with it. So to keep your hands warm, you needed something cool, and this is what you needed. For 1983, the Chewbacca Mittens. I know. Some people's gonna tell you gloves are cool. Gloves are okay, but nothing's as cool as mittens. I mean, just look at them. It's got Chewbacca on both mittens. Mittens are the coolest. Until you have to go to the bathroom. It's really hard to get that zipper down when you gotta really go. Now, we looked at stuff to wear on your head, stuff to wear on your chest, things to cover your hands with. What if you wanted to cover your face? And I know, face is part cool, but let's say you're ugly. Let's say you're just so grotesque that no matter what you did, if you wore the Gamorrean knit hat, the Han Solo vest, say you carried around the comb and your hair was so ugly it looked like you combed it with a pine cone, even if you combed it with the Max Rebo comb. Let's say you're just hideous. Don't worry, you could have been cool with this. It's a whole book of cool. Check it out. The Star Wars Return of the Jedi Book of Masks. 9 easy punch-out masks. Monday, you can be Biff Fortuna. Then you look a little bit better. And maybe on Tuesday when you go to school, you can be Gamorrean Guard and wear your Gamorrean Guard knit hat along with it. Girls are going to want to talk to you for sure. Maybe on Wednesday you feel a little ladylike, so you're going to have a Princess Leia mask. Who knows? And then on Thursday, you could be Wicket the Ewok. Friday, you could be Yoda. Saturday's fun, so you could be 3PO. And then on Sunday, you can wind it down with Darth Vader. And there's so many more. There's even a Chewbacca. Return of the Jedi Mask Book by Random House. Again, even the most hideous person, like Todd, could be cool. Let's see what else we got. Are we done yet? No, we're not. Now, you're cool at school. You got all the ladies wanting to talk to you. Or the men. Hey, I don't judge. Okay? Or maybe you're a lady and you want the guys to like you. Or maybe you like guys that might. You know what I'm saying. I don't care. Either way, to be cool, you a lover, not a fighter. So you got your lover over at the house. Or I guess then you're a smoocher. You probably wasn't making love in 83. I hope not. But let's say you get them to the house. You've already went to the bathroom with them, so they saw your refillable soap or shampoo. But how else can they know you're cool by just looking in your bedroom? You know how. The Return of the Jedi bed sheets. Return of the Jedi. Let me look at this. Look at this bed. You got the pillowcase. You got the comforter. You got the bed sheet itself. This guy's even got curtains in his room for Return of the Jedi. This right here, trust me, is like Spanish fly for the ladies. And again, probably for the men also. Deck out your room. You might have your toys, but that's okay. But you had to have this to have a cool bedroom. Okay, now screwed up, so let me fix this. Okay, now, let's go back into the bathroom to be cool. Because that's an important place to be cool. I mean, after you took her home from school, you know, when you're cool school clothes, taking her or him back to the bedroom with your cool Return of the Jedi bed sheets, I guess. You had to go into the bathroom to be cool again. And we looked at the shampoo refiller. That has nothing on this. This is top level cool. Check this out. The Return of the Jedi bath towel and wash mitt set. Yeah. So you have a bath towel. You know, after you take a bath or you and your lover clean up, you need to clean up with a bath mat. It's got Han Solo. It's got Luke Skywalker. It has Princess Leia on it. And you have to wash your hands. What better way to wash your hands than with a wash mitt of Wicket the Ewok? My pants are getting tight just talking about this thing. It's so cool. Now, since we're washing ourselves, maybe you're not into Ewoks. That's what you're saying, Junkman. I'm not into Ewoks. Sorry. And I can understand some people wasn't into Ewoks, so if you needed to wash your hands or your face and you wasn't into Ewoks, don't worry, there was the Return of the Jedi washcloth that went along with that set, but sold separately. What else do we have here? Now, one important way to stay cool, to look cool, to be cool, was to stay in shape. And if anybody knows about staying in shape, it's the Junkman. I almost called myself the In Shape Man, but decided not to, so I went with Junk, but that's a whole different story. So in '83, you wanted to look buff. You wanted to work out. You had to put on your jogging outfit. One, you had to have booty shorts, right? Nobody has shorts that came to their knees, not in 1983. So you had to have your cloth booty shorts when you went jogging. But you need something better than that. You needed a sweatshirt with a hood and no sleeves. That was the ultimate cool. And you couldn't just have a generic one that said Zayers on it. You had to have one like this. That's right, Admiral Akbar, Return of the Jedi. Workout uniform, is that what this is called? Sweatshirt and booty shorts? Daisy Duke ain't got nothing on you when you wore these down the street. Working out, jogging, throwing some fake punches with your Admiral Akbar. Maybe you had the Admiral Akbar hat on at the same time. Woo! That is just too... I can't even talk about it. So I can't even... I ain't gonna say nothing else. It's just too cool. It's just too cool. Now, let's say you're at a very strict school, right? And you can't wear a Akbar hat or Grammonian Guard knit cap. You can't wear a Han Solo vest to school. So what do? How do you look cool when you're at a strict, stuck-up, snobby school in 1983? Well, most schools will let you read anything. But you don't want to just pull out a Star Wars novel or a Star Wars book, because 9 out of 10 people in class have that book already. So you're not going to look cool and unique. So what do you pull out? Just right here, the Oral-B Return of the Jedi Dental Health Activity Book. Adventure book, sorry. It had mazes, crossword puzzles, all kinds of stuff that would not only make it fun about Star Wars, but it'll help you learn about brushing your teeth. And how cool could you look in class reading that? That kid has the greatest looking teeth in school, and now I know why. He has the Oral-B Return of the Jedi Dental Health Adventure Book. Now, come on, I mean, the Max Rebo band's gonna help your hair look nice, but you gotta have your teeth looking good. You can't be going out there talking to the ladies with stank breath. This helped you right here. Kept you informed about all the kind of dental equipment that was out in the day. You remember those little pills they gave you, little red pills that you would chew? Oh, they would taste horrible. But they would make everything in your mouth red, and red was where you had cavities, or not red was... Remember that? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that remembers that. But let's go back to the bathroom. Because a lot of this stuff, to be cool, was about keeping clean. Because you had to have nice hair, you had to have white teeth. Well, check this out. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, character soap. Now, this is kind of cool, private cool. You're not going to take this to school. You're not going to probably show anybody this. And once you rub it all over your body and your genitalia and everything, the picture of Vader or Luke's probably going to be off in 2 or 3 baths. But it didn't matter. This is one of those things that just made you feel cool. You had to rub it on your body. Who didn't want to rub Luke Skywalker all over their chest as a kid? Who didn't want to take Darth Vader and rub him under your arms? I don't know any kid that didn't want that. Are we done now? Yeah, well, one more. I said 15. So here it goes. You had to express yourself to be cool. And again, maybe you went to a strict school that you couldn't wear the cool Star Wars stuff. So here was another way to be super cool. The number 139 Han Solo sticker. Stick it on your book. Stick it on your book bag. Hell, you could even stick it on your Star Wars Return of the Jedi lunchbox. It didn't matter where you stuck it. Maybe you had a locker. Yeah, you could have put it on your locker. Hell, maybe you could have been like Randolph Scott and stuck it on the bathroom wall. And then the janitors had to peel it off, but it would never peel off, it would just rip. And for the next 3 years in school, there'd be little pieces of the 139 Han Solo sticker on the bathroom wall. And everyone in the school would know you were the one that put it there because you were wearing your Han Solo vest. And they said, damn, that's a cool kid. He doesn't care anything about the school rules. Stuck a Han Solo sticker on the bathroom wall. Makes me wish I was a kid all over again. Anyway, that's a look at 15 things of how to be cool in 83. If you enjoyed this video, let me know and I'll tell you how you could have been cool in maybe 1977, 1981. You give me a year and I'll tell you how you could have been cool in that year. In the comments below, tell me what year you would like to be cool. I guess that's it. As always, please subscribe to the channel, thumb it up so I know you like my content, and we will talk again.
Junkman.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.